Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you a tutorial on how you can make this cute letter shaped gift box. Mine is shaped in the letter F, so if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. So first off, here's everything that I'm using for this project. And straight away I'm starting with my plain paper or calendar. I'm actually using a calendar, but you can use a plain cardboard. I'm just drawing a straight line to start with, and it's about 12 inches. So I'm just marking the start and the end of those 12 inches. This is going to be the length of my letter. Then I'm drawing another straight line at this bottom area right here, just about 4 inches. So I'm marking that, and then I'm just going to draw my straight line to connect those points later on. But I'm going to mark that 4 inches all the way up, because this is going to be how wide the straight part of the letter is. Just follow through what I'm doing. So I'm connecting those points again, just with a straight line with my ruler. And this is what we have. And so now I'm just going to close up this bottom area right here, and then I'm going to draw a straight line at the top. But first of all, I want to make sure it's completely straight, so I'm marking the distance between this point and the top of my paper all the way down, so that I can make sure that my line is as straight as possible. Just marking that all the way down, and then coming right back to connect those points together to make a straight line. And there we have it. So next up, I'm just marking about 10 inches in length for the length of that line up there, and I'm marking the same thing at this point down here. And then I'm just going to join those 2 points together. So the distance between those 2 points is just about 4 inches. So I'm marking that. And then I'm going to mark that at this point right here, so that I can connect both points together. As you can see, it's starting to look like an F now. So for the other branch of the letter, I'm coming down from that line just by 2 inches. And then I'm going to make this other branch 3 inches, which is just slightly slimmer than the one on top. So I'm just connecting my points together. And then closing up this end right here. This one is about 6 inches long, so I'm going to make this one just about 5 inches. Actually 4.5 inches. I'm so sorry about that. 4.5 inches long. And then I'm just going to close off that point there. So now we actually have an F. But I'm just going to comb down a bit here, just to make it a bit longer, because it was looking a bit too short. Yeah, so I'm just going to cut this out now. As we have our letter, this is going to be the base of everything that we're doing. So here's what we have. So I have gone ahead to cut a second one. And now I'm going to use my carton. I'm going to glue this one to my carton and then cut it out. So using my regular paper glue, I'm just going to glue them together just so that everything is held in place basically, and this just makes it a lot easier. Cutting through the carton was actually a bit of a challenge, so you want to be really careful at this point. But I really wanted to use the carton because it's very stable and it's a lot thicker than just regular cardboard. So it's going to provide a lot of stability. This is going to form the bottom of our box. So here's what we have. It's looking good so far. Now I'm just going to, on the other side of the carton, glue this second F so that we can have it be completely plain on both sides. And after that, I'm going to cut out an F using one of these cutouts on my nylon. This is just clear plastic or nylon, anyone you want to call it. And then now I'm proceeding to glue my carton to my calendar F. And here is what it looks like. It's looking good so far. Now to our cardboard. Using my ruler, I'm going to cut out a few strips of paper. The first one is going to be, the first set is going to be 6 inches wide. So I'm using my ruler and my pencil to just mark 6 inches at different points. And then I'm going to cut that out. So I went ahead to cut 3 of those. Remember, 6 inches wide. Just going to put that aside. And then this is what's left of my cardboard. I'm going to cut another few strips. These ones are going to be just about 4 inches wide. So I'm just doing the same thing, marking 4 inches at multiple points and then proceeding to cut that out. Just try to make sure your lines are as straight as possible. So I got 3 of those as well. And now, this is the back of the pink cardboard, by the way. So I'm just going to fold along this edge. Just going to mark 1/2 inch just along the edge, because the fold is just going to be by 1/2 inch. So I'm just marking to make sure my line is straight. So I'm going to do this to all 3 of my pieces. This is the 6 inch piece, by the way. So this is where I'm going to put glue and then join it to the base of the box. So I'm going to do that to these 2 as well. And here is what we have. I folded it over by 1/2 inch on one end, and then on this end I marked 1/2 inch as well. I'm going to fold that down, but I'm going to glue it in place. You'll see. And for this one, I marked 1/2 inch on one end to do the same thing, and then on this other end I marked the whole inch. I hope you can see my pencil markings. So with my glue, I'm going to join 3 of these together to form like a straight piece, one long piece. Unfortunately, I had a problem with this glue because by the time I used it on this cardboard, it wasn't quite holding everything in place. because by the time I left it to dry for some time and I came back, it was just falling apart. As you can see, it was quite frustrating. I decided to go ahead and fold the top part of my cardboard as well, where I showed you that I marked 1/2 inch, and I ended up changing my glue. So this part that I'm folding, I'm gluing it down, unlike the other side that we just folded. This part I'm gluing down, as you can see me doing here. So here's what I have. I glued down this part, and then this area is just folded. And then for this other smaller piece, I folded both ends, both the 1/2 inch and the 1 inch. As you can see, this is going to be kind of like for the cover of the box anyway. You'll see what I mean later. So now we're going to get straight into constructing our box now. So taking this long piece, I'm trying to do this at an angle where you can see what I'm doing as well. So just, yeah. So on this corner is where I'm going to put my glue and then join it to the F that is the base of the box, as you can see me demonstrating here. And I'm just going to do that and make it go all the way around my F. So I'm putting my glue, and you can see folding it at the corners, and just, this takes a lot of patience. I sped up this part of the video, but it took me so long to get this right. You can see it's looking really, really good right now. We basically have a box already. This looks really good. Now for the cover. As you can see, I glued down one end and I left this other part open. With our F that we cut from the transparent nylon, this is what is going to form the cover of our box. So we're bringing back our box, and using the box, we're going to sort of use it as a guide to create the border of our cover. So I'm just going to follow the outline of the already existing box to create another outline basically, but just watch what I'm doing. I'm just following the outline of the box here, then making a few cuts where I need to, then gluing the ends in place. It looks a bit messy now, but it's going to make sense. Just hold on. So here's what it looks like. We're just going to put the box aside and bring back our transparent F. Now we're going to use our glue to join them together, as you can see me demonstrating here. So I'm going to put the glue in the folded area, like at that folded corner, as you can see me doing, and I'm just using that to hold our transparent F in place. You have to be really careful at this point. Here's what it looks like after it had dried. Still a bit delicate, but yeah, it looks good so far. But the box is looking a bit plain. I don't know, I was going to leave it like this at first, but I felt like it was looking a bit plain. just looked so messy because of the glue. So just mentally prepare yourself for that. Like both my hands were just so messy. It was completely worth it though, because look at my box. I went ahead and filled it up with stuff, the stuff that I wanted to put inside. And now onto decorating. I got these paper butterflies from my sister. She bought it from the market, and these flower crowns that I got from like a bridal shower. And I'm just going to take some of the flowers from it, carefully remove them, and use them to decorate my box. And here is the final result. My letter shaped gift box. This is such a cute gift idea. You can fill it up with whatever you like, whatever you want, decorate it however you want, fill it up with flowers if you like, Seth. Like that's I love how this turned out. And let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day or night.